Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. Where are you heading? I don't want you over the water. I also don't want you... Oh, yes! Perfect, assuming there's no predators there. We're going to have to build a fence around this guy big time. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures. I really need to get a haircut. I'm playing vanilla ARK, mostly vanilla ARK. We've got one mod, Classic Fires, and we've got a few enhanced config settings for higher rates of things, but otherwise we are vanilla. On the island, celebrating the release of ARK Survival Evolved. And if you've been following along, you'll know what most of this stuff is. However, there's a couple things that are new, and if you watched the stream I did, look in the channel. It'll be up there as a video that you can watch. For about an hour, I did a stream where, well, right before the stream, I had tamed Fighter here, a higher level Pteranodon. But during the stream, we found Awesome. Awesome was a 150 female Argy that we led all the way back to our base from the volcano, letting it nip on Fighter over there, the Pteranodon, the whole time. You got to watch the stream. The entire thing is up there, leading this guy or gal back, knocking her down, taming her up. Oh, it's just awesome and epic stuff. But the reason we did that is because we want to use her to get some service dinos, and the next one we want to get is probably a Beaver, a Castoroidus. So we went ahead and made this area over here, which is going to be our little taming pit. We're going to go find a Castoroidus, a Castoroids, a giant beaver, and we're going to drop that beaver, that said beaver, drop said beaver into pit, shoot said beaver with trank arrows, and stuff berries in said beaver's mouth. And beaver will be ours. And then we can harvest lots of wood. And then we'll eventually also use this gal, sorry, Awesome, to go get essentially what amounts to a moose or a deer, which is going to allow us to get a Megalosaurus, allow us to get a bunch of thatch. Then, eventually, we're going to have to get a Doedicurus. And to get a Doedicurus, we're probably going to maybe try to tame a Quetzal. They're really hard to tame. So, maybe, maybe not. We might just have to tame the Doedicurus out in the wild, as well as an Ankylosaurus. The Doedicurus lets us get stone, and an Anky allows us to get a metal. So, one or the other, or both. Actually, both eventually. So, for now, we're going to go on the hunt for a giant beaver, bring it back, and tame it up. Now, I've flown over here not too far from our base. Our base is in the bottom left over there, because I knew that there had been some beavers here, and sure enough, there are a couple of beavers here. Let's try to figure out what level they are. We have to also kind of coax them out of the water. Oops, I hit the key. I hit the wrong key. Go ahead and land here, see if it's fairly safe. Yeah, fairly. And these beavers are, I don't think there's anything real, well, that Paraceratherium is fighting something. But we're going to get off, we're going to whistle passive. And we're going to come in here and we're going to look at these guys in person. And see what levels there are. I'm just looking to make sure there's nothing else really bad in the water. There's a beaver over there, and you are hidden behind a rock. You are a 20, you are a 55. 55 is not bad. There's another area. I think there's only just the two of them here. There is another area. Wait a minute. Did I see the new otters in here? Oh no, that's a beaver. That's the 20. I thought I saw an otter. Otters have been added to the game. There's a nasty mega piranha though. Whoa. That's the bird, or one of the birds, going fishing. 55. No, I don't see it. There's the mega piranha. I don't see it. I don't really care about the piranha right now. So we're going to try another area where I know there's some beavers at. And that would be right over this ridge. Alright, here we are. Just over the ridge. A little bit. And there's also Sarcos here, so I need to be careful. But let's come on down here. I think we're fairly safe right now. In fact, there's a beaver dam, a wild beaver dam. We're going to raid that in a minute. After we take a look at these beavers. 40. And there was one on the other side of the water. There it is. 25. Either one of those looks really awesome. So let's raid the beaver dam real fast. Grab that cementing paste, those, that, and actually I'm going to let the rest, drop the rest so it respawns the beaver dam. And of course the beavers are mad at me. Why am I not moving? I don't know why I'm not moving. This is not good. Oh my goodness. For some reason I was not moving and I couldn't figure it out. I don't know if they stunned now or what. But, wow. That hurt. I know they hurt, but that really hurt. I just couldn't move for some reason. Pick this last guy up. It makes them respawn too if you pick up the little ones and kill them. They will respawn into this area and maybe they'll come in at a higher level, so it's worth doing. Alright, there's one more place to check and that is up north. Way up north. Let's bring up the map real fast. Show you. If I hit tab, I can bring up the console, which lets me use my mouse and show you. Up north, here's the northern island. We're down here, here's the southern island. There aren't any here. You'd think there would be some, but there aren't. Up here at the northern island, right over here, there's a pond. In fact, there it is right there. It's a pond. There tend to be them there, so we're going to go over there and we're going to take a look. Okay, we're over the pond and we've definitely got some beaver activity here, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what kind of beaver levels we've got. We've got a 30, and I was hoping to see that one without having to find it again with a glass. There it is. And a 50. Looks like 50 is going to be our limit. There's a Sarco over there as well. It's going to be messing them up. Let's go ahead and let's get a little stamina and let's grab that 50. Yeah, let's go with the 50. If we can find the 50 again. It's right. What is biting at me? Compies? Goodbye, compies. Oh no! The Sarco is fighting those guys. Let's see if I can pluck one of them out and if it'll be the right one. I didn't pluck. I didn't pluck. I plucked. Which one do I have? The 30. Dang it. Where are you, 50? Or did you die? Did you guys kill the Sarco? They killed the Sarco. That's awesome. Alright, 50. Where did you go? I don't think you died. Unless you and the Sarco died in a death grasp. You died together. The Sarco is definitely dead. Not moving at all. He's got stuff in his inventory. We'll take that. We'll take that proof that we killed a Sarco, which we didn't do. Alright. He must have... Okay, I don't know how that happened. The 50 must have died. Oh no, there's the 50. Way over there. Way over there. Hello, 50. Yes. Alright. I guess 50 is all we're going to get, so we're going to fly up, get our bearings back on our tower, which is red tower, which is way over there. That's green tower to our left, and that's blue tower. So red tower is across those mountains. So we're going to head home, drop this guy in the pit, and see if we can tame him up. Yeah. Okay, we're back at base, and we've got a very small taming pit, so let's see how lucky we're going to be and how skilled we're going to be at dropping this thing in. They don't tend to drop straight down when you drop them, and basically you just right-click with an Argy to pick something up and to drop it. So we're going to fly over and drop. Worked. Perfect. Okay. Land, please. There you go. Make sure everything's on passive, because the guy is probably going to attack back and hit the stonework, which might register as an attack. Yeah, as you can see. So we don't want our animals reacting to that. Got to be really careful when you set animals on passive when you're away from base, or even at base. And that is that you run the risk of them just not fighting back. Something comes along and you're not noticing. You kind of want them to fight back. The reason I tend to get my birds, especially on passive, is I don't want them flying around. It's really hard to get them to land usually, or to get back on them in an emergency. So I tend to put them on passive. So I need to make sure. He should be dropping pretty soon. Looks like it's in flee mode. Not FLEA, but FLEE. It's trying to flee, trying to run away. And I just hit it again. Dang it, I really hope I didn't hit that. Oh, I really hope I didn't hit that as it was or after it felt. Looked like I did. So we're going to get probably a ding on the... And if we are, I'm going to take everything out and I'm going to let it wake up again. and shoot it again to get it back down. So we're going to wait till it takes a bite of something, and we're going to look for its effectiveness. And if its effectiveness is below 100% or below 99.9%, we're going to take the berries out, let it wake up, and do it again. Yep, 79.4%. I hit it. It looks like it'll be a quick tame once we get it, so I'm going to actually take the food out of it, let it wake up, and come back and visit it in a little bit. So we'll be back. We could even theoretically get some stem berries, which I'll probably do, and wake it up more quickly. Let's kill this guy first of all. Okay. I got rid of him. Let's go grab some stem berries. And we can also take the opportunity to leave our flyer here, leave Awesome here. And these guys should be on passive. Yeah, okay. The only one I want not on passive is this guy. I like his stance to be on neutral so he can take care of things around here, because he's not going to fly away on me. Alright, we have stem berries. They are on one of these guys. This one probably, the last one I looked at. Yeah. Stem berries are the opposite of narcotics, right? They're going to wake things up. So let's take... Actually, we won't need that many mejoberries now that I just think about it, because it looked like the taming was going to happen pretty quickly. So we're going to run up here and we're going to feed stem berries to this beaver. Can I get in? Oh, yeah. We're going to feed stem berries. And that's going to lower the torpidity. You see the torpidity dropping? Already, torpidity drops pretty quickly on beavers. They tend to lose the purple bar goes down, the torpidity, the unconsciousness tends to go down pretty rapidly. So we're going to go ahead and feed all those to that guy. And we'll probably just feed all these too. And it's dropping pretty quick. Not quick enough for me though. I want it done. We're just gonna force all these stacks in. See if this really counters it. I hope they haven't changed that in ARK. It used to be that will force it to drop faster. I don't know that it really is, because these guys already drop pretty fast. All right. Well, what will happen is he'll wake up. We'll shoot him down this time, and hopefully not hit him again after he drops, and then throw the berries in there and tame him up. Meanwhile, let's look at what we need to make a Castoroides saddle. Cementing paste, thank goodness we stole some from them. That gives us enough to need. Fiber hide, metal ingots, 100 metal ingots, and I don't think I have 100 metal ingots for the life of me. Let's throw 10 more into the fire and turn that on. We're going to have to go get some more metal, I'm sure, because I don't think we have 100. Let's go back over here and look at Castoroides. We have only 38, so we're going to have to cook more metal. We have the fiber hide and thatch, though. That's not a problem. Well, this isn't good. I was taking my time between shots this time, and I didn't let him heal up. And, yeah, I killed it. So we're going to have to go find another one. But Castoroides does give us pelts. I don't think we had any pelts, so that's good to have. Right? Got to look at the bright side of things, right? Yeah. Pelts. I was just out collecting some metal and some stone, and it dawned on me that one thing we should do at this point, now that we have a lot of animals, is create a feeding trough for them. So that we no longer have to feed them manually by putting food in their inventory. And you can make a feeding trough by using some fiber, 8 raw metal, some thatch, and some wood. I picked up some raw metal, so we'll get fiber, thatch, and wood. And we should be able to make this guy. I don't know how much wood that was. Thatch and some fiber. And we should be able to make a trough now. There it is. And the troughs are really cool, because they preserve food a little bit longer. They're about the same as putting it into an animal, really. It's not that much better. And but you don't have to keep loading up the animal with stuff, right? I'm going to go ahead and put some of this spark powder in here just to get the stuff going. Cook up that stuff. Got some meat cooking as well. And so what you can do is you can put the trough down. Notice, look at Truck. Above his name, is it her name? About where the saddle is. It's empty. There's nothing there. But if I put the trough down, and I'm going to put it down right here, I think, kind of in the middle of my base. If you think about it. And I'm trying to line this up fairly well. Now look at Truck. Right around the saddle. You see, it's a little hard to see. It's really faint. But right here is a little outline of a trough, a feeding trough. That means that truck is within range of a feeding trough and is going to eat from the feeding trough. In fact, she's going to eat from the feeding trough first. If she doesn't find anything there, then she'll eat from her inventory. And her inventory is currently full of berries, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. I'm going to have to put a bunch of those off until I can actually move. There we go. And let's go ahead and throw a bunch of... It won't... Well, the feeding trough will take these berries, but you don't really need those berries in there because nobody's going to eat them. So I'm actually mostly going to put the yellow berries in there because those are good for eating. They're not good for much else except dyes when you want to paint things different colors. So we're going to first put the yellows and then the blues. And the reason I do that is because the blues have less use than the rest. The reds, the purples, obviously, the medjos are used for taming. The reds are used for creating healing potions, if you want to create healing potions. And then we will start putting the reds in. And the reason I'm holding off on the purples is because I want those closer to me at hand. So I'm going to put those inside. The ones that don't fit in here, I'm going to put inside. Same with the stemberries, same with the white ones and any black ones I have, which I don't have because I've already turned those into narcotics. So there we go. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the whites in here. If I run out of space in the trough, then I'll start taking them out. I'm actually going to put the seeds... No, I'm not going to put the seeds in there. It's 43 of 60 slots. I'm going to put the seeds in this chest. Because we'll eventually start making some crops. I didn't put the last red in there, did I? And I want to have the seeds available to us, so let's do that. Oh, we've got a bunch in here, too. Yep, all these yellows. We've got meat. And we do have meat eaters, so I'm going to take this raw meat, the good stuff, not the spoiled stuff, out as well. And you've got some blues. Looks like I am going to have to take the whites and the purples out and put them in here, or the whites, reds, and purples, basically, at some point. I'll put them in there. And my game is frozen. So let me do that, and then I'm going to go find my beaver, and I'll be back. Okay, I took a short trip this time, since the highest one I found before was 50. There are a couple that could have spawned, but I went in and grabbed the 55 that we saw that was close by. We're going to drag him over here and drop her. Pardon me. Drag her over here and drop her. Let's see if we can do this again for a second time. Yay. Okay. Now, we have to be more careful this time to not only knock them out without overhitting them, but to not kill them. So we're going to do a combination of crossbow and bow, I think, on this one. Bow does less damage. Crossbow does a lot of actual health damage, in addition to the torpor. So we're going to, I mean, with just the crossbow, I was able to knock the last one out the first time, and it had only lost about a third of its health. So it's doable, the level 50. I only killed it because I tried to do it a second time without letting it heal, mostly. But I probably could have done it if I had used the bow that time. Okay, probably should avoid the headshots. Although I can't really tell if I'm doing a headshot because I think a headshot still gives 35 points. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know what I'm doing there. We'll get this guy knocked out. There we go. I'm looking for blood as well. You can usually see the blood on them before they die. Wow. Okay, what is the deal with that? She's out. The other one took so many arrows. That should be a clean knockout. Because she was still running when I hit her with the last shot, and then she ran into the wall and collapsed. So it should be a 99.9 or 100% or something like that. I don't have any vegetables. I really wish I'd been growing some. Maybe next episode we'll start our garden. It's probably a good idea, because then we need that for kibble anyway. So we're going to let this one tame out, and in the process, I think, I'm going to close this for any dilos. They can get through the door. I don't want them to. Let's see if we have everything we need now to make that saddle. I believe we do, because I've been going and getting metal and cooking it up. I like to park the Argy close, because as I'm crafting things in here, I go ahead and knock that guy down, and you'll see that the Argy awesome gets a boost. All right, we're looking for... Oh, nope. Castor ready saddle is over here. Casteroides. All right, we got everything we need except thatch. Plenty of thatch. Not in that cabinet. In this cabinet. All right, let's throw that over here. Casteroides. And these saddles are cool because they're saddles, first of all, so you can ride them, and they give the animal some armor. As you see, 25 points of armor knocked off. So basically what that means, is the first 25 points of damage don't get through, essentially. But they also, in the case of the Casteroides saddle, the saddle acts as a smithy. So basically, where did you see? That's why I closed the door. Where did you come from? Oh my God. I don't know where this thing came from. All right. Yeah, look at that, 100%. It'll drop with the mejo berries. Mejo berries. But we're going to need some of this because, as you can see, the purple is dropping faster than the brown is climbing. So Casteroides drop torpor pretty quickly. And you get 40 points back of torpor per narcotic that you use. So as you can see, we're going to probably just need to use all 20 of those to start with, just to try to get it up there a little bit more. But we'll have to do more than that. I want to put that away so I don't accidentally poke it with anything. If I was to punch it now or hurt it, the effectiveness would drop pretty dramatically. All right. There she is, and you saw the effectiveness never drop below 99.9%. I think I'm going to go with an old favorite name. We're going to call her Shelly. I don't know why. I mean, usually I save that for turtles, but I don't tame turtles anymore. I haven't tamed turtles in ages. There's just better animals than turtles out there. But anyway, we're going to tell Shelly to stop following me, and that's why we've got Awesome here. Since Awesome put Shelly in here, Awesome should be able to take Shelly out. Sure enough, Awesome can, because Awesome is awesome. I want to show you guys what is all the hubbub about, why I wanted one of these guys, these big giant beavers. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and put Awesome back. And we're going to, first of all, put all of this back where it belongs. For now, I'm going to dump all this stuff back in here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I use him as just my stuff that I use for taming and things. So here's Shelly. Now, beavers are awesome for a number of reasons. Okay, one, like I said, look at their saddle. I'm looking at her saddle now. It's a smithy, weapons, melee. If I had the materials I could craft and repair, that's an important thing, repair tools in here. They're excellent swimmers. As you see, look how cute she is swimming. It's awesome. They're excellent swimmers. They have oxygen. Okay, I was going to say, I thought they might not have oxygen. See how there's oil right over here? I just noticed. Didn't even realize that oil node was right there. You can harvest that with a pickaxe and get plenty of oil. They swim really well. That's great. They're pretty quick. This is base speed. She's pretty quick. Right? Now, here's a tree on the ground. Let's whack it. Truck just killed an ichthyosaur. Did you see that? One of those stupid birds I hate went down to attack Truck, and Truck killed it. Good going, Truck. Proud of you. So we hit that tree, and look how much wood we got. When I hit one of those things with my hatchet, I get... I might get half that. But also, here's an important point. This wood, 100 pieces of wood, weighs 50 here. In this inventory, it weighs 25. 100 weighs 25. They have reduced weight on wood and I think thatch as well. And they mostly harvest wood. They'll harvest berries too. So I can use them as a berry harvester if I really want to. She's already weighed down. So I'm actually going to give her a weight and a melee damage. And I'm going to kind of balance those as we go. But I don't need these berries. I'm going to dump all of them. I should have dumped that. We're going to keep the blackberries. We need the narco berries. But she's really, 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 really good at all of this stuff. So we've harvested some stuff. We got a little bit more weight so she can carry a little bit more wood. There we go. One more whack. Awesome. Yeah, she's already actually almost overweight. So we're going to head on back. But these guys are just great. So now I don't have any wood problems at all. And thatch I can get pretty quickly. My pickaxe if I need to. But they do a lot of damage, base damage too, watch. I mean, that's, you know, in modded terms, that's not a lot of damage. But in vanilla terms, that's pretty good. All right, well, folks, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.